Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jimmy, and today we'll take a look at the Weilianda Luxury Series home theater seating. Now, there are several features that comes with this home theater seating, which is built-in storage. You also have a 360 rotating swivel tray table that you can either have on the left or on the right. There's also built-in USB and Type-C for charging. You have light-up cup holders and also some LEDs underneath the seat. It's equipped with memory foam cushion and also top grain leather. Now, along with the top grain leather, you'll also have that premium high quality metal in all of the mechanics for long time use. You can get it in several different colors and you can customize it however you would like with either one chair, two, going all the way up to six. Even our dogs love it. So I just want to show how cushiony this is, and when you sink your head back into this headrest right here, I mean, you get in there and it's kind of pillowy, but you also got that toughness, you've got that, a little bit of that firmness that comes from the top grade leather, but it is very soft and cushiony, if that makes sense, especially right over here. This is where you'll have actually a lot of support. So this right here will give you your support while still being soft and have a cushion right here. So it's not one of those like bouncy cushions, but like when you go into it, you will sit into the cushion. And then for the backrest, it kind of actually bubbles out a little bit. And this is the one where it has a lot of give, where you pretty much just kind of sink into the chair. So you're firm on the bottom with cushion, but then you just sink into the chair, which, let me put this into ultra wide. So you can just see how far back, and I'm not really pushing it that hard either. So as you're watching your sports or movies or whatever, you're gonna sit right here. You have a firm support that is soft with some cushion. You're gonna have like some airy cushion right here that you just kind of sink into, and then that pillowy, soft, top for the headrest. Now the setup that we have here, I have the two chairs just in the middle of our downstairs living room. Now there are outlets that we'd be able to use, but rather than having all of the cables, pretty much just the power strip from one chair and the other power strip from the other. And since we're not putting this one up against a wall, I have a portable power station just right there. And pretty much all I do is I just plug it in. And there's actually some cable management underneath that I was able to do. So there's a little bit of Velcro that is right here. And inside that Velcro is actually where the rest of this cable is hidden. And then in here, this is that deep pocket or storage that I was talking about from before. So this right here, is pretty wide, that fits into this deep pocket. So it is a very nice deep pocket if you want to put in your magazines, your books, tablets, whatever you would like, or also the tray itself. Now taking a look at the right-hand side of the chair. So if I am sitting down, this is where my right arm and right hand is. I do have a USB port right here, so I'd be able to charge a device. I also have Type-C right next to it, also for charging. This will turn on the LEDs, and it's turning on the cup holders and also the lights below the chair as well, which I'll show you in just a second. Then you'll have these controls right here, which is for lounging backwards, and it pushes the chair backwards as well. So as you are lounging up with your legs going up, the backrest goes down, and then this will be able to just put it right back to, 90 degrees angle. And then right over here, this is for the headrest. So this is actually moving the headrest up and towards you. And then this one is just bringing it right on down. So what I'm going to show you now is what it looks like if I was to move the headrest with this button. You can see that this is going up and towards your body. I'll actually get another angle of it. So here you can see that it is moving up and towards you. So, really kind of depends on how you want it to position your head and your neck. All right, so giving you guys my thoughts on the Weilianda luxury movie theater seats. I mean, first off, when you sit down, you can feel the top grain leather. So this thing feels super comfortable, a lot of cushion that goes with it. When you lean back, you kind of, dip into the seat, which is super nice. There's very deep storage inside of the armrests. So actually inside the armrests, this is where I do have the tray. So this is a tray table that you're able to pretty much place on either the left or the right of you. So you just kind of screw this little piece in, and this way you'd be able to have your snacks, have your drinks, your plates, cups, whatever, and you just put it into the slot. So you can either do this on the left or on the right-hand side. Also, what's nice is there is a additional little cup here. So the way that I kind of see this as is we have our cup holders on the left and the right, And with this one, I kind of see it maybe for snacks like Skittles or M&Ms, or maybe dog food if the dogs are sitting on, the seats with us. So that's actually pretty cool. So yes, a nice turning table tray, deep storage. You can see that it held this entire table inside. This is where you have your 2 cup holders. So this is the main seat. And then we attached this one over here. So this piece over here is actually just one of the armrest. So they all kind of match up together. So now with only 2 seats, we have 3 different cup holders, and you're able to highlight them and turn them on with the LED. And there's also LED underneath the chair itself. So what we have is we have cup holders, we have the table tray, there's deep storage, we have LED lights, and also too, there is a USB-A and a USB Type-C charger right here. So this is where you'd be able to charge any device, if you want to charge your cell phone or tablet, whatever you have. And then you have all of the reclining. Now this one isn't a full zero gravity recline. There's actually an astronaut's version from Weilianda that will give you your zero gravity type of feel. But this goes all the way back that I would ever need it to go, and it's very comfortable. And then you have your headrest piece. So behind me, lifting this up so that I can actually watch the game. So this way I don't have to lean all the way back and lift the head. I'd be able to just set the head on the headrest. So that's pretty much all of the main portions and specs and features of the chair. So, hey Bentley, what do you think of the chairs, bud?
They're really comfortable. It's better than any of the other movie theater seats I've been in. It also feels like there's more room.
Yeah, I mean, there is definitely more room, so you're not bunched in. So actually, I am sitting just in the center, and I'm able to actually put my elbows in between both sides of me here. So there's enough room where, if you're a little bit larger of a person, or if you just want to put your elbows down and you're sitting in the middle, you don't have to put your elbows on the armrest. At a movie theater, you almost have to maybe put your arms on the armrest, but here you can actually put it on the inside. So it is super comfortable. And yeah, like you said, bud, like I have never seen any movie theater that has seats like this. I mean, they can all recline, they can all, maybe be made of leather, but nothing that is as deep and cushiony as this leather. And it's very easy to put together and assemble. Basically, you just take out the base, you take out the backrest, and pretty much once the base is just on the ground, you slip your backrest on, and then you just connect the power, and that is it. Now, the only thing that you might want to keep in mind is with the LED in the front, is it will, when you are reclined up, the LEDs are pretty bright, that it'll actually push some of that light onto the wall. So as we are watching the game, if it's a projector or a TV, you will have a little bit of blue hue that would be up there, but all you'd have to do is just kind of turn this off. So it is a really cool ambient light that you'd be able to have. And I see myself actually having it on quite a bit when this is down. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Those are all of the main specs of it. This table tray can really go anywhere you want it to go. So there is 3 slots it can go into. So because this is a set of 2 chairs put together, there's 2 of these table trays. So this table tray came with this chair, and then he has his in the storage right underneath here as well too. The middle is actually where I have 2 cables if I want to use the USB Type A and Type C, and that's also where we store the remotes as well. So let's take a look at the Weilianda website because I want to show you the different colors and the configurations that you're able to go with. So as you scroll on down, you'll be able to take a look at all of the different colors. So there is black, you have blue, you also have brown, red, as well as gray. Now, along with those colors, you're able to choose how many seats you would like to have. So if you'd only like to have the 1 seat, you can choose the 1, and you can see the image right here. Now, as you go to the very top, this is where you'll see the updated, price tags versus how many chairs you're going for. And don't forget, you may be able to see some of these coupons here to where you're able to save some off of your purchase. Now, when it comes down to the 2-seater, this is where you have the same setup that I have here, where it is a row of 2, or you can actually have this one set up as a love seat. So there's actually no armrest in the middle. The other thing that you can also do is, let's say you go with like a row of 3 or a row of 4. let's take a look at the row of three. So this is where you have the row of three. Every single chair has its own armrest. Or what you can do is you can set it up to where you have a regular chair setup, and then maybe the love seat on the right-hand side, or you can set it up where you have a love seat on the left and then the regular chair on the right. So depending how you would like to configure this, you can go from 1 all the way up to 6. This is your row of 6 where there are all those chairs. You got the row of 5. You also have options for love seats sitting there as well. So I believe most of us might be looking at 2, 3, or 4 when it comes down to these luxury movie seats. But this is where you're able to go through and change what color you would like to have and also the type of configuration. And now for the unboxing and assembly. So what I did here is, because the backrest is so light, I just picked it out. But because the bottom portion is the heavier portion, I just cut one full side of the box out so I can just tip the bottom half out. And you can see there how it was all cut open. And I did the exact same thing with the second box here, because this one is configured out as 2 chairs so they can sit together. And again, I just took it on out and then placed it where I'd like them to be set up. So now that these chairs are out of the boxes, what you can see is that the one over here is slightly different than the one over here, and that is because this is the single chair option, but because I went with the configuration of 2 chairs, this is where you only have the one armrest there, and then on the bottom is where we will get them connected. So pretty much all you would have to do from here is place on the backrest, and then also put on your little tray. So this tray, along with the piece that just screws right into here, can either go on the left or the right. And where you'll be able to find that is right inside the armrest, and it is all wrapped up with bubble wrap. So I flipped this chair around for a little bit better lighting, and what we have here is this is the backrest. Now with the backrest, you can see here on the left and also the right-hand side, you have your grooves, you have the guidance to go into the arms of the bottom section, and you also have your power supply to connect the backrest with the seat. So all you'd have to do is slide it onto these 2 metal arms right here. So you have this one and this one. Once it is slid in, then you connect that power supply to this piece here. And then you'll have your main power supply sitting here that basically will just plug into the wall. Now, once you have it slid in on both sides, you can see here that it is in the groove on the left and also the right. Now you just plug this in. Now, because my configuration is set up as 2, I wanted to move the second one over, so this way you'd be able to see what it looks like as a full chair. So if you're not interested in getting it set up as 2 or 3, or you want to get multiples of these chairs, this is what it looks like. And I do want to give a big thank you to Weilianda for sending out these luxury movie seats. They are super comfortable, they are durable, and also too, it actually makes us use our downstairs living room even more. So ever since we've had these movie seats downstairs, we've used them every single day, usually in the evening, watching some type of movie on our projector. So hopefully you guys have appreciated this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe on the very bottom left-hand side. And if you like this video, then more than likely, you'll also like this video. And I'll see you guys later.